Previously on Senua's sacrifice, Senua has passed the so-called Trials of Odin and earned the right to a sword which can kill gods. It doesn't seem very much like a Norse legend to me, this part of it. I think this is a conflating of Celtic legends with Druth's tales. But the sword, hopefully available in that blue glow there, is definitely representative of something, and literal or not, there are definitely some gods around here that need to be slain. There was the thing on the bridge, which, the kind of giant baby, was that Hela herself? It is unclear. Many things are unclear. More literally, that final Trial of Odin was a retelling or reliving of the episodes of hallucinations Senua used to have, or unfortunately still does have, and may be in the middle of right now, where she would be kind of caught in an imagined world of terror, essentially. And a recounting of how Dillion was able to talk her through one of them. Maybe more than one. Hopefully it's an experience which has helped her, but I don't know, he's gone.
Dillion gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past behind, and become a warrior in Dillion's clan. Go back.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave
That
it.
guy.
He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
But years later, with Zinbal's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. The plague.
Dillion?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Oh no.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us!
Dillion never said that, did he? Pretty sure that that's a... thankfully, something which didn't actually happen, but imagining it still doesn't look very nice. You will pay a price for this. It's interesting, because that's what Zinbal said when she left. And that voice clearly represents him.
Hold it. Unleash the sword.
Okay. I'm literally holding my heavy strike button. Do you literally have to focus to hurt this guy? He's been hurt regardless. Gotta remember how to fight now, it's been a while. Okay, so when they're kind of in a shadowy form, can't hurt them without focus.
There's nowhere to run to.
In the sea of corpses, the Corpsewave threw itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
What is Druth on about? Corpsewave. It's an idea to put in someone's head. Let's get through the... is Helheim, alright? Land of the dead.
Do
Showed
you
some
hear
thunder.
the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood running cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. And look at what you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on the Father Zinbel, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
That hold move seems to give you focus, I think, more quickly.
She will die.
Oh, I've got to be careful here.
Get up quick.
It's not working as well as parrying does. I've got to do that more.
She can still do it.
I think that's a better way to build focus, parrying, because it also, like, stops you getting hurt.
Behind you.
Ooh, that was a good call, voice. Narrator or not, they are helpful. So I guess conceptually these guys I've been fighting all along, who are called demons or monsters, are basically the dead. Makes sense to expect to be here.
Don't give up. He's down. Finish it. Finish it.
That's right, heavy attacks don't work on those guys unless you break the shield first. Then they do. That works quite well. More of them. Oh, one of the big ones. Oh shit. Thankfully, when you're being knocked down like that, if you've got focus built up, you can use it immediately at that moment. Oh no.
Watch out.
Basically, when they're charging toward you, you cannot wait to the last minute to dodge. That's what went wrong before.
She knows what to do. Focus now. Focus. It's the only way. Can't do it.
Shut up, she can do it. See, it's done. Okay, maybe not totally done.
Ready. Remember your training. End it. Now. Focus. Focus now.
I think that this charge move you can do with Grummer might kind of a focused attack. You can probably use it on the shadow guys.
Who is it? Galena. Where are you?
Do you hear, Senua?
It's definitely.
Do you hear the voice of your mother, Galena? She calls me, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
It's that giant figure.
Darkness took her life, and it will take yours too. This is taking you further and further into it. Surrender to the darkness. Darkness is here.
Not surrendering to anything. Is this the way out, or is this where I came in? Yeah, I've been going backwards. Oops. Let's head in the opposite direction. I got turned around during the fight. It's a great big arm over there. Oh shit, that's an even bigger head. Just when I think I'm out of giant babies. Well, I'm not out of them, I'm surrounded by them. This one does not look happy. I'm trying to focus on the face there in case it works like Zero's mother's face. I don't think so.
Mother! I need you! Help me!
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices.
Your dear beloved mother was powerless against the darkness when it came forth. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the only way she knew how. She gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror. It's not too late. She's calling for you. Why don't you join her?
Gave her life to the gods, claims the voices symbol. I wouldn't trust him on that point, druid or not. Don't have any focus right now. Should have been parrying.
Focus now. She's injured. She can still do it. Take him down. Take him down now.
After the long section of the game without combat in it, they're definitely making up for that. Not that I'm really objecting, it's the change of pace thing is nice, and I like that they trusted the audience and the narrative design enough to have a long central section without combat. The combat is quite good, but the game definitely does not rely on it. Oh shit. Strands like that is not good.
Behind you.
Oh shit, a big one.
Watch out! She's hurt. She's injured. She won't make it. Do it. You're close.
Can I parry this guy when he's made of smoke? Yes. What's this rune thing? It's not a rune, it's a green glowing thing. Oh shit. More of them. Okay. Oh, I dodged into a guy. That's not good. The right thing to do. Oh no. There's so many of
She's
them.
injured. She's not gonna make it. Behind you.
lots of guys means lots of focus gain. I've been forgetting to use the cool new swords ability. Got caught up in big fights and was like, I'll do what I remember how to do well. I should be doing this. Because this lets me do nothing in particular. Ha! They can hit each other. That's handy.
Finish this! End it now!
Oof. It's certainly visceral. You sure do get the sense of hitting a bunch of guys really hard. The Corpsewave continues. What was Druth talking about? It was something about the way he was captured, taken the ship he was on. Were they some sort of funeral procession? It's unclear, but he was clearly not happy about it. What the Northmen did to him initially when he was captured seems like it wasn't nice.
You can do this! Make it! Go again! Down!
Try that again, I dare you. Oh, he tried it again. Damn. I was hoping he'd try it again and I'd kind of show him, but the opposite is happening.
She's hurt! She won't make it!
You almost always get a kind of last opportunity to dodge in those situations. It's actually fairly hard to die in a fight, if you're fighting one person anyway. Even if you're not. I have died a couple of times, but it's all that rot on Senua's right arm. But it's not that easy, because like when you go into this kind of almost dead state, when you're down, it seems like most enemies will then kind of slowly walk towards you and make one final attack, which you are almost always able to dodge, because, oh shit, it's doing a thing. Ha, he threw an axe. Nice. It was really cool, but it won't work.
She's hurt, there's blood!
Ow. Threw another axe. It was cool the first time, but now I want him to stop.
You can do this.
Okay, I know what to do about that. Oh.
It's nearly... It's not over. It's not over.
He's still got the shadow stuff around him. I still not... Might not be able to get him unless I focus. This axe throwing gimmick is pretty cool though. Oh,
She's so weak, they can see you're weak. Quickly get up!
stop that. Voices. They're like actively helpful and unhelpful at the same time.
Keep going.
There we go. Parrying. That's what you need to do.
End it now. This is nearly the end.
Okay. So I've completely lost track of where I was going because of the Corpsewave. But I'm sure we'll find out. The voice of Senua's mother, Galina, I think was her name, was somewhere around here. Oh. Okay, Corpsewave continues.
Why do you still fight on? Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas and the rivers of hell.
Or maybe not.
Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done?
Isn't that fuck off?
Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead? is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think he'd thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
Pity it wasn't Senua's father who died of the plague. Oh shit, okay. It is possible to die, as you can see. The rot spreads. Hang on. Did that... That's interesting. I don't know if it's a glitch or something. I feel like there's less rot now than before. I kind of saw it spreading, but from an earlier starting point, like it got reset or something. Well, if so, good. Presumably it's as imaginary as everything else here.
Why do you still fight on?
Still a bit embarrassing to have died while the Zinbul voice was talking about being killed. Really wanted to fight that guy.
Isn't that what you
He's
deserve?
just so defiable.
Yeah. Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead? Just look around you. What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think he'd thank you for what you have done to him?
Ah,
his
these
friends?
guys. Actually, these are easier than the 2-axe ones, I think. Just because they're so slow that they really hurt you. They're kind of like fighting Cert, who I'm still not sure whether Cert hit me even once. If he had, it would probably have been very bad. Some kind of peak head mask thing he's got. It's alarming, but doesn't really affect anything. Oh. Not falling for it this time. I hope this is... yeah. That was the guy who was in shadows, right? So I used focus to attack him, so I hope it was. And by right, I mean, once again, I am disoriented. This leak of blood Sinua's wading through is all pretty samey. I mean, you get used to anything. Maybe not that thing. Maybe I'll go this way. Oh! An end to the lake, thank goodness.
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices. The darkness has taken you. Galena and Sinwa. Galena and
You are lost. There's nothing you can do. You're dead. You're both dead. Mother and daughter dead in the sea of corpses. The voices took her and they'll take you too.
The voices have taken her. The voices will take you.
I appreciate the enthusiasm, sea of corpses, but not the sentiment. I don't appreciate the sentiment.
Take you to your mother.
Must be a way through. An arm. A hand outstretched. That. That's Galena's face and outstretched arm, but why is she one of the burned ones?
I can't fight it anymore.
blood on my own. Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you. That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother, to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Did her mother kill herself? It seems
Senua,
out of keeping with what she said.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
we've lost so many.
After the plague.
And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Symbol was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me?
That seems
You
like
still believe in me, Senua?
an easy choice to me.
In us? Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help. A little hope.
That was a good promise to make. Okay. Next time, we'll see what we can do with a sword.